Now Goff. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their team and fill in some holes.
And they were able to identify the players they wanted early in the process. Got a little bit of luck as some guys may have fallen to them. But for the most part, knew their philosophy and stuck to it.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
I'm still astounded by the recovery of Todd Gurley from the knee injury at Georgia, the Offensive Rookie of the Year in his first season.
Yeah, over 1,100 yards, and now, they drafted the rookie, Jared Goff. Kind of see him as their future, but so much of the focus has to be on Gurley this year, doesn't it?
And the future becomes now if Todd Gurley keeps running.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at it. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Back after missing 9 games last year, here's Carlos Hyde. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. They run it again with Hyde. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
And Carlos Hyde's such a physical, tough runner. People are talking about him changing his style. I don't think he should change a thing, and I know he wants to add catching the ball to his arsenal as well.
One thing's for sure, he said in the offseason, he told us he's happy to be in a Chip Kelly offense, isn't he?
No doubt about it.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. On 3rd down, Gabbert. And McDonald here over the middle. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So they're operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Gabbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. These guys told us, these guys being the coaches, they wanted to really stretch the field, get the ball down deep. They were able to do that here.
And you know when you stretch the field, you often leave guys in one-on-one situations, and that allows your better athletes to go up and get the football. I love the preparation that they put into this. They made it a priority, and they got what they expected.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. From the red zone now, Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
1st and goal from the 8. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So each quarterback with an interception here in what was a mistake-filled 1st quarter. It's a tight game here early. We're back to Santa Clara after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The one running back is Gurley. On 2nd down, here's Goff. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tavon Austin from 8 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that will go as the first touchdown pass in the career of Jared Goff. He had 43 last year at Cal, and now taking his talents to the NFL.
Yeah, and how about 96 in his career? 3 seasons at Cal Berkeley. 37 straight starts at quarterback. I know his team didn't have a winning record throughout his time there until his last season, but guess what? This kid is phenomenal. Great footwork, processes quickly, gets the ball out accurately. Look out, NFL. Here comes Jared Goff.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So a good job on first and second down. Now it's third down. Can this defense rise to the challenge for the final stop? So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Third and long for Gabbard. And that is incomplete. Juwan Harris, the running back, the one he was trying to get it to. And that'll bring up fourth down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to run.
Big third down situation. What can this defense do? What will they do to try to get this to fourth down? Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Gabbard from the gun on third down. The open man is Smith. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
All right, let's see this thing play out here. Big third down situation. Can they prevent them from getting to the marker? And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. On third down, Gabbard. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Gabbard now on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Vance McDonald, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all.
Becoming an issue here late in this first half of action as we get back down to the field. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Goff now looks to throw. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Britt. And he's brought down after a good gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be 1st down Rams. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here we go now.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. And now another one thrown incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So a red zone situation coming here for the defense. Let's see what they can do to keep these guys out of the end zone. And back to the ground. Hyde shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll run. Hyde And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey. Move it.
A second down throw for Gabbert. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. 3rd and long for Gabbert. Stays on his feet. On the right side, this is Miller. The Niners call on Phil Dawson now for the field goal try on 4th down. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they don't get a touchdown here in this opening drive in the 3rd quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field. So a good job on 1st and 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Can this defense rise to the challenge for the final stop? An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down. Goff got his man over the middle. This is quick. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the 1st down.
They come up in an offset eye. Gurley again here on 1st down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, That big boy's going to keep getting the football, and that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And this will be incomplete. Brian Quick, the intended target. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it.
This is when these guys make their money. Can the defense get the stop? Let's find out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's the option going right. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Gabbard from the gun on 3rd down. And he finds McDonald. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Gabbard gives this one off to Hyde. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Again, it's Hyde. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So a pressure spot now for Phil Dawson. This for the lead in the final stages. And Dawson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little.
Down here in this 4th quarter. This is a crucial spot. Let's see what the offense can do. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. They will take the knee, and it means a great start to their 2016 campaign, a win here in Week 1. So backed up to the 6 now, 3rd and goal. Well, Week 1 behind us now. Always tough to start the season on the losing side.
It is, but you know, the teams that know how to recover, that understand it's just Week 1, are the teams that will sustain and end up having a good season.
So for the 49ers, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for L.A., they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers begin the Chip Kelly era with a win as we say goodnight from Santa Clara.